So, you're looking to get started with motion graphics? Well, good news. I've got 5 steps to help you get started with motion graphics requests. Motion graphics might be a very new style of creative content for you, and it can be intimidating at first. We get it. Video production often sounds like one of those high-cost, complex pursuits that can take more time than it's worth. But that couldn't be further from the truth, at least not with motion graphics. Absolutely anyone can make an incredible animated video with Design Pickle's motion graphics plan, and we're going to break down exactly how to determine what type of animated video you should start with, how to outline and write that animated video, and how to guarantee you set yourself up for success before submitting your motion graphics request. So let's kick it off with step 1. You need to define your desired outcome. First, you need to identify what type of motion graphics video will best serve you and your business. Start by looking at your customer journey. You might want to ask yourself some of the following questions. Do you already have amazing ads that are hitting your target conversion rates? Do your landing pages trigger the prospect to buy and accurately set the expectations around your product or service that leads them to make a purchase decision? What about your onboarding process and educating your existing customers about new features, updates, or products? Are you retaining the number of customers you need and expanding existing customer revenues to grow your business? The answers to these questions will heavily impact what type of motion graphics video you should create first. If you need help driving traffic to your site or landing pages, consider starting with an animated ad. If you need to boost the conversion rates of your site or landing pages, an animated explainer could be exactly what you need. And if you need to educate your existing clients or inform them of updates or new products or new features, an animated UI UX or product explainer could be what the doctor ordered. Now, we're not going to deep dive into the content strategy and video marketing funnels today, but it's worth answering these questions to identify the most effective place to start your motion graphics journey. If you want to get really in-depth, break out like a really large whiteboard and list out your funnel stages and the videos you currently have filling your funnel. Next, define the KPIs associated with each. Where do you see the most opportunity for improvement? Where is there white space? If you're already running amazing ads that convert well, you'll certainly benefit from motion graphics and creating animated ads. But you might benefit more and see true value created when you implement them elsewhere first. Step 2, draft a script. Now that you've identified the type of motion graphics video to create, it's time to start writing the script. Don't be afraid. You don't need to buy any special software or learn how to format a screenplay. You just need to break out a blank document and write down what you want your audience to learn and what actions you want them to take as a result of what they've learned. We recommend doing this in one of 2 ways. First up, if you're a visual thinker and communicator, create a table with 2 columns. In one column, write narration, and in the other column, write visual. Next, pair each of your lines of narration to a description of what you want to see when that copy is being read aloud in your motion graphics video. Now, if you're more of an analytical thinker, the other way you could tackle the writing process is to simply write out your narration as text in a blank document and then find inspiration for the visuals you'd like to see. We'll cover more on inspiration in just a little bit. If you're unsure about the visuals, this is a great place to start. You'll need strong content to create the narration from, or the animated text if you opt to not record a voiceover for your motion graphics request, and it's the most basic building block of a great motion graphics video, so don't be afraid of that blank document. Step 3, find inspiration. The third step will be finding inspiration for your video. Unless you've done animated videos in the past, your first motion graphics request can become the baseline for future motion graphics videos, serving as video brand standards, if you will, for you and your business. Animation styles differ greatly. Some can feel high energy, fast, and aggressive. Others can feel smooth and fluid and calming, and some are outright captivating and mesmerizing. So pop open a new window and take to Google, YouTube, or even Instagram and look at animated ads, explainers, and other types of motion graphics videos. Identify the ones that you like and then break down what you like about them. Do you like the way the text was animated? Did the way the artist animate the transitions from one graphic to the next really grab you? Did you like the color palette or the quality of the vectors or imagery? If you can do this, list out 3 to 5 sources of inspiration for your visuals and then add bullet points explaining what about that animated video you really liked. This will be crucial for your own understanding of communicating with the motion graphics artist, and it will also help your artist create a great quality request. Step 4, gather audio sources. The fourth step could be completely optional depending on what type of motion graphics video you're creating, but you do need to gather your audio sources. If you have music in mind, or you need to find music, there are a lot of royalty-free libraries that you can leverage. We'll link some of our favorite ones down below. And if you're feeling ambitious, you could create, of course, your own voiceover. So grab a mic and record yourself reading your copy that you just wrote. And don't sweat it. Using the inline mic on your iPhone headphones can still create really good quality audio if you're in a quiet environment, or you can also buy a lot of different professional microphones. The fifth, and of course the final step, is to gather all of the materials you've assembled in steps 1 through 4 and create a request to send to your Design Pickle motion graphics artist. After you submit your request, your artist will get to work and let you know if they have any questions. In no time at all, you'll have an amazing motion graphics asset to wow your customers with. If you don't have a motion graphics subscription, well, you can learn more about motion graphics by Design Pickle or get started with the motion graphics artist by clicking on the link below.